Hello everyone, this is Terry Dangerfield and this is my vlog dated February 26, 2019. I wanted to discuss with you today a subject that I have been having across the district with administrators and small groups, but based on a conversation that I recently had with a group of parents, it really made me realize that I need to have this conversation a little more globally and out there across the entire school staff. And that really is the subject of being sensitive with some of the words we use to describe our community and our school district. For example, it is not uncommon to hear sentences that start with "our students," or "the students of Lincoln Park," or "a lot of our students," or "a lot of our families." And then the second part of that sentence usually ends with something like experienced trauma, or "a lot of students experience trauma," or "our students come from poverty," "our students do not have their needs met at home." And what we have to be very, very sensitive to is that, one, that is not an accurate statement because it does not represent all of our students in Lincoln Park. But secondly, we need to be sensitive of someone that maybe in their family has not experienced trauma or is not in a situation of poverty and how that makes them feel about their community. And so I think that we owe it to our community, we owe it to our students to be very sensitive with the words we use when describing the very place that we work and the community that we serve. So what I'm asking is for all of our employees to start using sentences that start with terms like "some of our students," or "too many of our students," or "too many of our families." So an example, I think it would be accurate to say that some of our students have experienced the negative impacts of trauma, or that too many of our students experience poverty. And that is because both of those statements are accurate. Some of our students do experience those things, and too many students do experience poverty. In my opinion, one student experiencing poverty is too many. So I think it's very important to draw attention to that I do not believe that any employee or staff member has any poor intentions. I don't believe that anyone has said these things on purpose to try to hurt anyone or to try to hurt our community. I think it's important for us to really realize that just sometimes we use words when trying to describe a situation or how we might feel, and those words then could unfortunately be taken in a way that could be seen as disrespectful. So that's really the purpose for the discussion today. Is I know that the intention of our staff, I know the intention of who you are and what we're trying to do here in Lincoln Park Public Schools, and so I wanted to draw awareness to this so that we can make sure that our words align and fit what our purpose is instead of serve as a distraction. So I really want to ask all of our employees to really take a moment and reflect on maybe some of the words that you use when you describe the community, whether that be in a parent-teacher conference, a one-on-one meeting with a parent, it could be actually in a larger group, it could be at a function, or when just talking to your friends, when writing grant letters, when posting things on social media. I feel that it's very, very important that we again show some respect to our community. They deserve it. And more importantly, I want to make sure that what we talk about is accurate information that truly represents the community that we are all so very lucky to serve. So thank you all so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day, and go Rails.